Example 6, we are continuing to work on modeling fraction division. The problem states 1/2 divided by 5/6. We are asking ourselves, how many times does 5/6 fit into 1/2? Or you could say, how many groups of size 5/6 are found within 1/2? Let's go ahead and look at our model. First, I recorded the dividend. Take a look. The dividend is 1/2. Then I recorded the divisor, which is 5/6. And we're thinking about how many times does 5/6 fit into 1/2? Now, this is difficult to think about and talk about when our pieces are not the same size. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a common denominator. So I'm going to go ahead and record 1/2 vertically and 5/6 vertically, and I'm going to think about what could be the common denominator that I use. So this is when we find the least common multiple between 2 and 6. Least common multiple, finding the least common multiple, that's the same concept we would use to find the least common denominator. So let me go ahead and record the multiples of 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. I'm going to stop there because then I list the multiples of 6, 6, 12, 18. I hope you can see that I don't really need to go any further because the multiple that they have in common, the smallest multiple that they have in common is 6. There's nothing lower than that they have in common. So the denominator that we're going to use is 6. Now 5/6 already has a denominator of 6, so we don't need to change the 5/6. So the 5/6 can remain the same. We are going to change the fraction 1/2 though, so that it has a denominator of 6. So think about it. What do you multiply 2 by to get to 6? Well, 2 multiplied by a factor of 3 gives you 6. And whatever you multiply the denominator by, you also need to multiply the numerator by to create an equivalent fraction. 1 times 3 gives us 3, and 1/2 is equal to 3/6. So we're going to replace 1/2 with its equivalent fraction, 3/6. Now these both have the same denominator. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my model and I'm going to replace 1/2 with 3/6. So 1/2 is equivalent to 1, 2, 3/6. Take a look. This 3/6 lines up perfectly with 1/2. You can see that 1/2 is equal to 3/6. Now the 5/6 didn't change, so I can go ahead and put 5/6 as the divisor once again. So now we're seeing how many 5/6 fit into 3/6. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of just this section where the denominators are the same. I went ahead and I pasted the screenshot, and now we need to think about how many of these 5/6 fit into 3/6. Now this can seem a little bit confusing because 5/6 is larger than 3/6. So can even one group of 5/6 fit into 3/6? No. Let's make a comparison. This is the size of 5/6. So not even one group of 5/6 fits into 3/6. The answer is going to be less than 1. Less than one group will fit into 3/6. Now let's see what fractional part of this group is able to fit into 3/6. So I'm going to grab my scribble tool, and I'm going to think about the fact that one group of 5/6 is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. Now what portion of this 5/6 will fit into 3/6? Well, I can fit in 1, 2, 3, 6. So I can fit in 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts will fit into 3/6. 3 parts out of the total of 5 parts. So the answer to this is actually 3/5. So what we're saying is, how many times does 5/6 go into 1/2? Or you could say, how many times does 5/6 go into 3/6? Well, 3/5 times. It doesn't even go in, this group does not even go in one whole time. It goes in a fractional part. It goes in 3/5 times into 3/6. So our answer, our quotient, is 3/5.